Hello farmers, and welcome back to the hills of Tuscany, just fertilizing the grass field, and this will wrap up the fertilizing for the year. Other than the grapevines, we gotta wait for the grapes to sprout, and then we can get back there, put the second stage into that. But yeah, once I get done with this grass field, we are set to move on to the month of June, where I think we can harvest the wheat in June on this map. I believe we can, but we'll soon find out. There we go, we are done fertilizing that. We'll have a look at the pricing and see if we can sell anything. Mostly it's going to be the candy and the potato chips and whatever veggies that we have left over. And whatever money we get from that, well, I would like most of it to go to the loan. But I think some of it may go into the sugar beet cutter. Because we saw, looking at our productions last episode, that the cut sugar beet seems to give us more sugar than just putting the sugar beet into the sugar mill. So getting the Ninja trailer for like $50,000, yeah, that'll boost up our sugar production, which means more candy, which means more money. So we'll actually make money by getting that sugar beet Ninja trailer rather than not, if that makes any sense. Just want to bring this down here and wash it off. I don't remember the last time I washed the 130, so I want to make sure that was all set. This does not need no repair, right? Now I got 6 more months. So that is around winter time. So we'll park this in its usual spot. I think our combines are actually getting repaired. They should be done later on today, I hope. They should definitely be ready by next month. I think when I hit repair on them, it was going to be done in about 6 or 7 hours on them. So they should be done, I do hope. I did check on the animals. They're all set. Like I said, we could be feeding them maybe next month. But yeah, we're all set. Let's go ahead and sleep until 8 o'clock. See how much money we lose. Not as much as we lost in the past, because the clothing definitely helped out. We were saving ourselves almost $1,000 a month now in lease loan interest, I should say. Oh, but we did drop down to $6 grand. That kind of hurts a little bit. All right, let me scroll up to here. Let me see if this wheat field is ready. It is. All right, so we got the wheat field to harvest. Everything else is just going to be growing. We have nothing there. I do want to just jump over to here to see if the grapes have sprouted. It is June, so maybe. And then again, maybe not. So the grapes are not ready. So we got harvesting to do on the wheat. Nothing over here to do. Let's see. If we go to here. So the cows, they're getting low on the straw. And keeping up with the straw now is good because we got the manure pit. So more manure, the better. Milk is about halfway. Water's fine. TMR. They only need about 20,000, we'll say 20,000 liters per month. They're good for a couple more months. And the sheep, I believe, are more than fine. And the water, they're still not there yet to see if that's working or not. So that is all set. Stock market page. Let's go down to the goodies, shall we? The candy. It does say the best time to sell it now is June, and the price is going down. It's all going to the market stall. So is the red beet. So is the carrot soup. The only thing that shouldn't be going there is the potato chips to the farmer's market. Let me see potato chips. Let's see what the price difference is on the tater chips and where maybe they should be going. Where are the tater chips on this list? They're somewhere. $15.39 compared to the market stall at $14.41. So yeah, that definitely needs to go to the farmer's market. So let's actually start the day before we get to harvesting. Oh, before I do, let me check on the weather. Weather, sunny, 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 sunny. Sunny all month, so we got no problems there. Perfect. Let's actually sell some stuff and see where we sit money-wise. So this would be the first time I've used this truck since I got the shorter chassis on here. I did that off camera. I think I mentioned at the beginning of last episode. I went into the modifications and I found, as someone kept mentioning, I kept thinking I had the shortest chassis on here. And after fiddling around, no, I do not. I did not. So this is going over to the farmer's market, which I do. Wait, no, not the farmer's market. Sorry, the restaurante. Restaurante should be. No, it is going to the farmer's market. What was I thinking? Restaurant. Did I look at? I don't know. Farmer's market. Where is the? Oh, the farmer's market is actually down by the store. Right here? Aha! So it's down by the store. All right, well, let me zip on down there. We'll start bringing in the cash, which would be nice. Let's see. How much overall do I need? Like I said, I would like to get the loan down to 9 mil. Ooh, 340,000. So I need like actually 400,000 because I want to buy the Ninja trailer for the sugar beet harvest. And I really won't have much product to sell moving forward because I do believe all the veggie stuff we have gone through, so there's nothing being produced in there. Well, let's see what we get for money-wise first, and then I'll kind of figure it out. I think. Maybe we can figure it out. We'll see. So, 36,000 liters of potato chips. Sounds like a lot, doesn't it? Step 1. And sold for 55,443. Not too bad. Oh, I can actually just turn around right there, so that's pretty good. All right, now we're gonna go back and we gotta grab all of the candy, or most of the candy. Not gonna be able to stack it too much on there. Probably gonna be, I think last year it took me like 3 trips, maybe 4 in total. But now, bring everything to the market stall. All right, just gotta swing in here. Gotta swing it wide enough to get the trailer in. Kind of. All right. Let's scooch around here. Like I said, it's going to take a moment to get actually this filled up. But once it starts to spawn, we'll get it. And then down to the market stall we shall go. Maybe I should just buy the Beet Ninja first, then whatever we got left off, pay off the loan. We still may make some more candy. Potato chips, I don't know if that's still running or not. I'm going to assume that it probably is. Alright, loading area is full. Let's see what we got in the production. Let's see what the tater chips are doing. Where are we on the tater chips? Did I go buy them? We're out of potatoes. Alright, let me just go ahead and deactivate this. So no more potatoes. The candy, I'm going to assume we still got... Do we got any more sugar? Did I go past the sugar? Where's the sugar? We got a good amount of sugar left. So yeah, we're going to keep making candy. So I could sell some more next month as well. Alright, can I get out of here now with the shorter chassis without having to back up? Ooh, I might be able to make that turn now without having to back up. That's always going to be nice to do. So maybe we'll keep this truck all the way through the series. I mean, by the time I actually feel good financially, I'm probably going to be so used to this truck and where to turn and how I can get into certain areas. It won't be necessary to upgrade the truck, or not upgrade the truck, but get a truck that's better suited for our map a little bit here. Probably should have cut down that tree when I had my chance. The one that's right in front of us. Am I hugging the tree too much? Yeah, I think I'm hugging the tree too much. Alright, we're up to 114,000. Yeah, I don't think we're going to quite get up to the 400,000 that I was hoping for, but step by step, we will see how far we can get. All right, let's grab another load. I'm hoping you're turning sometime soon or whatever you're doing. Oh, you're yielding to, well, I would say oncoming traffic, but there was none. All right, let's grab the second load, and I think I'll grab everything that I can out of the soup and preserve food production buildings. And like I said, I think everything's going to the market stall. That's a lot of candy. Try not to let the spawn point get full because I have to wait another 30 seconds before it spawns more. Just gotta be careful we don't go into any of our crops because they have matured enough to where crop destruction would take place. So, load number 2 here. Didn't get it all in one go, but the main thing is what our total money is going to be here. How are the front ones selling and not the rear ones? Well, sometimes it's best not to ask questions. Alright, I probably got another load for sure on the candy. But I'll bring you back once I start loading up the soup and the preserved food. Took me a second to figure out what the other one was. Just sitting shy of 250,000 and at the candy shop, and I got the last about 5 or 6 pallets on there. Just checking on some things. Got plenty of water. Honey's looking okay. Strawberries looking okay. And we're just waiting for everything else to be made. Of course, we got, like I said, more sugar beet to be processed into sugar. So next month we can sell some more candy. But instead of going down with just a quarter of a trailer, let's go ahead and back up and grab some of this material here. Climbing up the fence line there. It's not what I want to do. So it's all in the soup factory is where everything is. I actually don't have any preserved food at all. So let's see if we can grab mostly everything. It's all going to the market stall, but I do want to double check on that to be sure. Even though I'm already loading it up. Let's just scooch on over to here. Red beet soup, market stall, yes. And carrot soup, market stall, yes. So everything else is going to the market stall. Make sure we get it all on there. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to have $150,000 worth of material on here. And I think that's all it's going to spawn. But definitely going to buy the trailer first, because that's going to be more important than getting the loan down to $9 million. I got the rest of the year to get the loan down to $9 million, but it's more important I have the money now, buy the trailer, and that way I have it for harvest season and get the cut sugar beet in to the sugar mill to be processed. Still going to have money to pay off a good part of the loan, though. When I say a good part of the loan, yes, we owe over $9 million, so paying off a couple $100,000, it's not like a huge percentage of the loan, but it's a good chunk. It's not bad. Well, we're going to hit 300,000, right? Oh, we're short by $2. Okay, I thought we were going to hit that right then and there, but I guess not. Well, that's still not too bad. I mean, we did start the morning with, what, 6,000? Yeah, I think we had like 6,500 somewhere around there. And we sold all the products that we have today. We're almost up to 300,000. Not too bad. Actually, since I'm in this truck right here, let's go ahead and grab this honey. And we'll bring this over to the candy shop. Ah, just can't grab that one extra pallet, huh? Love the autoloader, but anytime I get near it, it lags me out quite a bit. So we'll probably end up paying off like 200 grand. So that means I got to sell $150,000 worth of material the rest of the year to get the loan down to 9 mil. And maybe if I got any extra cash, we'll look into purchasing the slurry sprayer or the manure spreader to use what the cows have been producing. Yeah, we could be bringing it over to the small BGA, but as we have seen, it brings in a little bit of money and it just ties up my trailer. There we go. Candy shop has a good amount of honey into it now. Don't have to worry about that. I need to get back over and check on, well, I know the greenhouses are empty, but I need to get back over there and get those up and running at some point. So we know no more potato chips. That's all done until we do another harvest. And I still got the planter down here. Interesting. All right, let's jump into here. All right, so trailers. It's going to be a modded trailer, so it's going to be at the end of the long list here. Beat Ninja. Trailer with Beat Cutter. It's a mod. 51,000. Not going to do anything. I don't think I got to do anything to make it into a Beat Cutter. I think it just is. Wheel setup. Yeah, we're fine. BKTs. Like always. For the most part. Alright, so we got ourselves the Beat Ninjas. We got cut sugar beet for the factory. Now let's come into here. And like I said, we're going to repay off, I think, 200 grand. Or should I go to an even number here? 9,200. We can get it down to 9,150. I think I can remember 9,150. Hopefully I can. I mean, that's plenty of cash for us for now. I mean, I really don't need any more money than that. I mean, we're into harvest season. So it's not into planting, fertilizing and all that. Even the fertilizing for the grapes, that's not going to be expensive at all. And right now, I'm just going to bring the planter over to the workshop. I got to repair that with the base game repair system. And the Challenger will get repaired at the end of the season. Try not to damage the crops. Oh, I can't turn tighter than that. Yep, and the planter went through the sugar beet a little bit. This should have been brought back up to the farm a while ago. Actually, I'll turn off the Challenger. Just open the door. Trigger's right about here. Perfect. And yeah, it's not that bad. Ooh, I almost hit repaint. We don't want to repaint. We just want to repair. All right. And I'll close that door on up. All right, time to get the harvester and go harvest some wheat. Now, the wheat, we're just bringing down to the grain mill to be processed into flour. We really just have the wheat field for making straw for the cows. Hopefully this starts up. Perfect. Occasionally with this mod, my vehicles won't fire up after they get repaired. But a quick save the game, log out, log back in, it works fine. Let's see if this one is okay. That one's all set to go. No, we're working good today. We're working good. Perfect. So I'm not going to have a worker follow behind us with the baler. We'll go up and do that on our own time. It's a small-ish field. We got deer on the roof. They're reindeer. What was I talking about? Oh yeah, the baler. So since it's only just the one field, and I'm not doing tons of hay baling, or sorry, straw baling. Just got done doing hay baling on American Falls. Yeah, since it's just one field, we can do that. As long as we get it done before the next planting season, we're all set. Now I should, the way I park the headers down here, I should be able to go in and just be able to grab the header. The way I parked it, I hope. But when I go put the header away, I'll probably end up doing it with the Lamborghini. Because I can't drive under the shed with the combine, drive it straight through. But I should be able to grab it. Just like this. Alright, we'll throw the beacons on. Not that it means much. I really can't get out of the way that easily. But we're just going up around the corner here. Yeah, I'm not really sure how, with the cow situation and the free fertilizer kind of a thing, which implement I should buy first. I think slurry is piling up faster than the manure is. But then again, we just barely put down the manure pit. Oh, and I do have logs to sell, but I don't think the sawmill is going through them that much, and I'm not going to get a whole bunch of cash from that anyways. Alright, fold that up. And actually, while it's folding up, I'm going to hold up traffic just for a moment. Let's jump on down to the sawmill, which is here. Okay, how about here? And see if I can actually sell any log. I mean, I should be able to. Question is how much money to get after a month. $8.94. So, yeah, the sawmill is really just not going to the wood that fast. Okay, let's jump back up to here. Let's see. Enable straw swath. We want to be able to do that. Oh, got to unfold the combine. That'd be a good idea. It's kind of hard to tell when you got this kind of a hopper on it where it's already open. And it shouldn't take us that long to get this field harvested. I mean, it's a decent-sized field. If I want to compare it to my fields on American Falls, I think this might be the biggest field I would have. But this 45-foot header would take care of this wheat like no time. I think last season I got a trailer and a half off of this. I think the trailer here on Hills of Tuscany is under 40,000. I want to say maybe 37,000 liters. So we don't need the beacons anymore. This combine will hold quite a bit amount of material in it. Is it 22 or 24? Or maybe 18? I don't know. I've used so many different combines. Although this is the one I used on East Finland. But that's been a while now. I did like the combines I used on Oceanside Forest. Those I know held 24,000. So maybe this is 18. Nothing compared to the combines I used on Griffin, Indiana back in FS19. Where those held, I think, 120,000 liters. Great demand at the farmer's market. I hope it's not nothing I just sold. Trying to figure out why the header wouldn't pick up, and that's because I had the combine selected. Would be kind of nice in the next edition of Farming Simulator when it says great demand at Farmer's Market. It tells you what it's for as well. Or if we could at least, maybe we can, and I have never done this, go into the market page and sort by selling station and seeing what's getting sold there and scroll down and see what's actually being on the great demand. Of course, now that I've said that, I'm getting kind of curious if I can. I'm not talking about the stock market page I always go to because that's a mod. I'm talking in base game stuff. Actually, now would be a good time where I let the straw come out of it. The combine, that is. If I go to here... Yes, if I just click on Farmer's Market, which we can click on like the Farmer's Market, and then it will just show the list of stuff being sold there, and what's being for great demand. So, I mean, if I scroll up and down, it's not going to really tell me what's the great demand for. Does the stock market page say anything like that? Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell to figure out what's the great demand for. Right, let's get these headlands done here. Then I'll have to grab the Lamborghini and come up and empty out the combine, which is actually filling up faster than I thought it would. Alright, so maybe this does actually hold like 22,000 because we're at 11,000 liters and I'm not half full yet. Almost there. So yeah, it's got to be like 22, 24,000. So it does hold a lot. Alright. I knew it was more than the base game stuff. I do like my New Holland combines. My favorite combines are the New Holland and the Kloss. As for tractors, I really don't, I mean, other than the T8, and that's just because it's nostalgia for me, being, when I really got into Farming Simulator, that's the first big tractor that I had on my farm. But I really don't have a, favorite tractor that I always got to have. When it comes to combines, it's something about the New Holland and the Kloss combines. I do prefer those. Although I know my next series, after American Falls, I got to have a John Deere combine. Because I kind of said I was going to have it on American Falls, but the way the money situation has been there, just never really got around to it. We had to buy what was used. And I do have a couple of ideas for the series after American Falls. Just ideas, I got them written down on paper. And I don't have a map or anything picked out, but I just got some ideas. I basically try to figure out an idea for a series and then kind of go from there, then try to pick a map for the idea that I have. But then sometimes as I'm looking for a map for my idea, I'll find another map and I'm like, oh wow, you know what this map will be good for? And just change my whole plans completely. As I do when I run a farm. You've seen most of my series, I change plans quite a bit. It is time to go unload the combine, about 98% full. As they got to an end of a row, I'm like, well, that's a good spot to go ahead and empty it on out here. I think we'll exit from the cow barn. I think last time I tried to go up between the sunflower field and go out that way. And that was kind of a bad angle to try to exit. Just say, let's see how we're doing on the manure, but can't really see that from here. But it should be piling on up. I should have my beacons on here. Actually, I can kind of cut right across this farmer's edge of the field. Get this right into the grain mill, start making flour. trying to think, did I forget to sell the flour last year? Was that here? Oh, speaking of selling, soybeans. Is that July or now? Soybeans, July, next month. Flour. Did I sell that last year? I did not. I kind of forgot about that in January. So that's not too bad. So we're going to get another 36,000 next month, which is good. Silage, well, we're not selling that. Flour, yeah, we can see that piling up. Butter and cheese is starting to pile up a little bit. And everything else, well, we just sold. And really, other than the candy coming on in still, all the soups and the potato chips, the grape juice, I kind of missed last season, but really, we're talking like $30,000 there. The pumice I probably will sell this year only because, I mean, it's not worth a whole lot, but it's starting to back up a little bit in the production plant. But yeah, everything else is pretty much on hold of what we're doing here. All right, so that's emptied on out. We'll leave the Lamborghini running. Yeah, we had wheat in this field last year. This is always going to be the wheat field, I think. Currently, with our cow situation and straw for bedding, I think we're doing fine. And I think what I'm going to do here is when we grab the bales off this field, I think I'll do what I did last season, which was we'll put them in the storage bin, the storage shed, and then we'll spawn some out and we'll pop it into the cow barn. We will use a telehandler for that, though. All right, let's get some more of this harvesting done. Hopefully we can get, I mean, we're going to fill up the trailer for sure, and then the rest will have to sit into the combine as I make a trip on down to the grain mill. But we'll keep on making some laps here and get this field all harvested before we go anywhere.
Things you said had me going good, but it left a scar. You invite me and then you turn me down. Get my hopes up and then you're gone. I fall for every word that you say to me. So hard, being drawn to you so easily. I am stuck in a loop of chemicals. What's the point of this? But I don't wanna be alone. I keep looking at my phone, but you never call me. And then I see you on the street, said your heart just skipped a beat, and that you miss me. It's always the same story with you, but I just cannot refuse you. I'm sad after this time that I'm out there, you believe is right. Why am I so curious? So curious, so curious. So curious, so curious.
The Lamborghini's not quite liking the hills I'm bringing up through with 37,000 liters of wheat in tow. I'm actually surprised I got enough weight on the front tires to turn, actually. All right, I think we're going slightly uphill here, but I think we'll accelerate a little bit because it's not that steep. Not sure if you caught it in the time lapse, but when I got done harvesting and I was running through the field, I did see that the field needs lime. We are in year number 4, and I do believe we put lime down in most of the fields after the first season. So I'm guessing if one field needs it, all the other fields that we owned at that time, I'm going to need it as well. Is there a back way into the grain mill? I don't think so. No, I don't see one. Kind of a blind corner here, so I'm just going to put... Yep. Every time you say that, a blind corner. It's like, oh, let's go. What are the odds traffic's going to be coming? Pretty good. Right, let me scooch to the side here. We'll have to take care of the wheat, I do believe, because I think the grain mill is actually full of flour as this goes on in. So while that's going on in, let's get in here. Where art thou for grain mill? Wheat. There we go. Yeah, we are completely full. Activate anyways. Alright, so all the wheat is in. And pardon me as I do this. I mean, we're using an autoloader anyways, so it's not that big of a deal. But yeah, we need to clear out some space. We can start making some more flour. And that way, hopefully this upcoming winter, I will not forget about the flour. And also, I'm hoping next month, I won't forget about the soybeans. Let's try not to knock anything over. I mean, I'm doing a terrible job at this already anyways. But, I mean, we had 29,000 liters. Are these 1,000 liters apiece, I hope, at least? Yes, they are 1,000 liters apiece. So, I mean, 29 of these are going to spawn. And then we got whatever we put into it as well. Start stacking them up in here. Maybe even triple stacking. I didn't see how much I had left in the combine. Maybe he caught it in the time lapse, but we'll jump back up there in a second. We'll have a quick look. Yeah, just keep spawning that flour. I mean, I could have just put the grain in the silo and sold it as is. But when you spend over $10 million on a farm, you start thinking, well, let's go ahead and buy the grain mill. Why not? We got a whole bunch of productions going. And hopefully we'll... No. Don't. Stop it. Stop it. Hopefully we'll make a profit on this. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, I'm just making a whole mess of this. But at least I'm opening up some storage area on the inside of the grain mill. Wow, it's still spawning. Let me go ahead and leave that there. Oh, I think it's all spawned now because it says 42 liters. So this is all the pallets here. Oh, I'm blocking my way to get out as well, which is just brilliant on my part. All right, I'll take care of the rest later on. Let's zip on up to the combine just to see how much more we got to bring on down. 7,700 liters, so that's not too bad. The other thing I want to check on is... Oh, wrong building. Not even close to where I want to be. I can't teleport to those. I can teleport to here. Yeah, we can see now the manure is piling up in here. And this will hold a whole bunch of manure. And like I said, I think the slurry pit holds 2 million? Was it 2 million? And currently we got 219,000. Or 400, might be 400,000. I think we were half full. I thought we were in the millions, but it's actually the thousands. So, yeah, we're going to start using this free fertilizer at some point. But then again, I got to spend money to make money. And speaking of buying some things, let's just jump on down to the store, shall we? And there is our beet ninja. So this is going to take our sugar beet and dispense cut sugar beet out the back. And I think we're going to put it all as cut sugar beet into the sugar mill, because I'll get more sugar out of our sugar beet if I cut it first and put it in. At least that's what the ratio is kind of indicating. And more sugar, that means more candy, and that's the whole point. So we do have 60,000 in the bank account. Loans down to 9,150,000. Yeah, so we should be able to pay off another 150,000 by the end of the year. No problem. What? No problem? Yeah, probably no problem. I think we have the means to do so. Between the butter and the cheese that are still being produced, we're gonna have some more candy next month. And of course, once we start doing the veggie harvest, which is in September or August, so that's coming right up as well. The sooner we get these in there, because the prices of the veggie productions don't really seem to be that bad from month to month. So once those 3 productions get going, we'll have a whole bunch. And then, of course, the clothing, as we know, not be until next year. But, that's a ways off. But anyways, really can't jump on that? There we go. Or just jump over the fence completely. I might be stuck on the fence there for a second. But anyways, we got the grain mill back up and running. As long as I can remember to sell the flour this upcoming fall/winter, we'll make a profit on it. At least, I hope so. But anyways, that is where I'm going to wrap it up for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always. And I'll catch you again right here in the hills of Tuscany. But until then, have a good one.